What is that bounce back loans? What's interesting and what's not about that? And what is that? Bounce back loans is the way of providing finances to UK businesses, and it's the way of helping businesses to deal with problems due to the coronavirus or COVID-19 problems. There have been a number of grants issued by the government to self-employed people, to businesses as well. At the same time, there have been a number of other loans, larger loans that businesses who have been affected by the COVID-19, they could apply as well through the banks. One of the latest UK government initiatives is to help small businesses to deal with their cash flow problems, to deal with other debt-related issues that they may encounter during the COVID-19 crisis. And the Treasury called it bounce back loans. Bounce back loan is the loan where you can get from one of the accredited financial providers. At this moment, it's about 17, 18 accredited providers for the bounce back loan. Your business, if you're a limited company or you're self-employed and you've been in business on the 1st of March 2020, your business has been affected by the COVID-19 and you're doing business, at least half of it in the UK. There's some restrictions about financial institutions, about private schools and other government sectors. However, many businesses in the UK will be eligible. Businesses can receive between £2,000 and £50,000, £2,050,000 as a way of loan. The restriction is that the turnover, when you submit your application to one of the credit providers, you need to be aware that how much money you can borrow cannot be more than 25% of your business annual turnover. So to receive £50,000 from the bank, your business turnover, say for the last financial year, for the current financial year, needs to be at least £200,000. Interest rate. Interest rate is, in my view, really, really good, because 2.5% annual interest rate for business finance. It's really competitive. It's one of the best deals on the market you could get as the business finance for your business. So it's worth considering that. Important to remember for company directors that when you submit your application on behalf of your company, the bank provider cannot ask you to repay the money by personal guarantee. So you cannot be liable for that debt when you take it out. That's really, really important thing. For the self-employed, important to remember that, let's say, if you default on this loan, somewhere down the line, unable to repay, then bank would start their debt recovery action. You're not protected against that. However, whatever happens in their debt recovery action, the creditor will not be able to take your car, say if you the only car you have for your personal needs, regardless of the car value, and they will not be able to apply for a charging order on your property as well, if you own a property. In terms of protection for the business owners, protection is there. As long as money you receive from bounce back loan are used for your business purposes. What can be used, so what you can do with the money that you receive? You can spend money on running your day-to-day expenses. You can pay your own wages if you're a company director. You can pay your staff. If you have borrowings, if you have other loans outstanding, perhaps with higher interest rates, or you owe money to Her Majesty Revenue and Customs in regards to the VAT or other forms of taxes, or you need to pay suppliers, you need to pay rent, you need to pay bills. all those business-related expenses. In regards to your business, perhaps it's a good idea to get in touch with your accountant and find out what's your day-to-day normal business expenses and whether you could spend your loan money on that. I'm sure that many accountants are inundated with inquiries from their clients who are asking about what they can do with that loan money, whether they can spend it on the business or their personal finances. And at the same time, this Facebook Live perhaps maybe in some guidance to accountants on what to say to their clients, at least initially. In my view, important to remember that this Facebook Live is not professional advice given to you, because professional advice in regards to company insolvency or financial advice needs to be given purely based on the facts of your company trading. I'm giving my opinion, I'm giving just my records of how I understand this business works. Why perhaps you should listen to me? Because I've been running my debt counseling company for the last 14 years. We specialized in providing debt resolution options for small businesses in England and Wales. And in the last 14 years, this is what we've been doing with my team, assisting company directors, assisting self-employed people to creditors. This is what my company special service is. And my company's name, Insol Baltica. If you Google it, or you can go on Insol Baltica Facebook page, where you can find more information, more useful resources that could help you to save substantial amounts of money in case of your business problems, in case market doesn't turn out right and you're unable to repay your business debts. So go on Insol Baltica Facebook page to get more information of what we do and how we can help your business.